Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. PDAC 2018 is over, but we are still in Toronto, and we are now at the offices of Barkerville, you remember, company belonging to the Osisco Group. And we want to talk with Chris Lodder to give us an update. He's president and CEO of the company on the last developments since November when we spoke in Zurich. Chris, good morning.
Thank you very much. How are you doing?
Perfect. As you see, we have -9 outside, and here it's like 30 plus. A little bit hot for me, but it's fine. Hot like the market. No, but anyway, everything is good so far. And I think since November, when we spoke the last time, maybe you give us a little bit of an update, because you had again sensational drill results, like 72 grams gold per ton on 12 meters. I mean, that's outstanding.
Yes, we've continued to get very high-grade results from our drilling. We've been focusing most of the drilling on what we call Island Mountain, which is the shaft zone, valley zone area deposits. There's really a few deposits that we're drilling off. We're almost completed all our infill drilling. We have been working on our new resource, which is an underground resource focused on both Cow and Island Mountain deposits, which I just mentioned. Those deposits will be the base for our larger operation, as I mentioned in my previous interview. We hope to have those out by May, this year, the results of that resource. And then on the other catalyst that we're doing this year, of course, has been on the external drilling away from that area, which was the first time we've stepped out away from the core zone. We started drilling in January on these new targets. We're trying to drill 4 this year. These are ones that are 7 to 14 kilometers away from our...
When could we expect some results?
Those results, probably next month, we will have results on that too, even this month. So we're doing that. At the same time, we've been progressing with our mining. Last year, I talked to you, we were just starting the development, or we were in the development phase on the Bonanza ledge mine. By the end of the year, we had completed approximately 450 meters. And now we are almost complete all the development in terms of level development and secondary egresses. And we'll begin stoping here in a few weeks. So we're very close to that. We've been stockpiling development ore at the mill at QR. Our mill will start next week. We'll start processing again.
Is it, when you say it starts processing, is it, let's say, more to see how it works, to train the people and to, let's say, fine-tune the stuff? Or is it already like that you can say, when we process the material, we can generate some cash?
Yes, we will generate cash with it. But it is a test mine. We call it a test mine for ourselves. It's a smaller mine. It's the mine we inherited. It's only about 160,000 ounces. It's the resource on it. We plan to mine this over approximately 3.5 years while we're developing the larger project. Our target with this is try to produce approximately 30,000 ounces a year. It does train a team for us. It does get us how to understand to mine these things better underground. Remember, most of mining here was done narrow vein mining. We're using larger equipment underground, long hole with cemented backfill that we're doing for their methodology there. And at our mill, which is located 110 kilometers away, we did commission that last year with 7,000 tons with very good results. And now we'll be processing starting in March to the end of the year. And continuing on beyond that. So our team now is in place there, but it requires more training because we haven't ran the mill for about 4 months now, or 3 months. So we'll have to fire it up again and get everybody back up and trained on that. But otherwise, the mining's gone on time. We're on budget, and we'll start actually selling gold probably in April here.
In April already? Yeah. Well, that's like 4 weeks from here.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. And what do you think you might produce this year? I mean, that's not yet commercial production, that sense of the thing. It's still the test mining. But what do you think you might produce this year, ounce-wise? And when do you think you can declare like commercial production, even if it's only 3.5, 4 years mine life by now, but you are adding constantly?
Yeah, I mean, we're not really looking at this as a commercial, as more of a we are doing this, we will make money with it. It'll offset our costs somewhat on our larger project.
Fantastic.
We still are going to need capital for the larger project. This year we're looking at producing, it's on a 12-month basis, we'd produce about 30,000 ounces. This year we'll probably do around 20 or so as we get firing up, because we're a few months, 20-some thousand ounces as we're on there. Again, We don't dwell on that, just the fact that mine is has the purposes I mentioned for train our people, maintain our mining permit there that we then can expand on later, and also get the community in the area used to mining, get more sustainable jobs in that as opposed to just exploration. And also it allows us to try out some new mining equipment we've got on site and different methodologies.
Interesting. What cash flow do you think this would generate? I mean, you have some mine costs, of course, but you can sell the gold, let's say, as today, like 13.20, yeah? But the point for me is like what cash flow contribution you can have to help your program, your rest of the projects.
Yeah, we see this sort of as $10 to $15 million a year Canadian.
Lovely, nice to have, I would say.
Yeah. But again, that our burn rate is higher than that because we are developing a bigger project. We got a lot more drilling going on. Okay.
Yeah. No, but as I always say, 15 million have or not have sometimes make a big difference, right? Okay, let's move on with let's say the development costs. To bring the other projects into production. What do you budget for this year, for next year? How does it look like?
Okay, so this year we have a budget of approximately $48 million of total capital, net capital going out. And that includes drilling that we're doing. We have probably 120,000 meters of drilling, of which 90,000 meters is the infill, and 30,000 is the targets I mentioned outside the new targets. And then on top of that, we have ongoing engineering work and advanced studies work. This is metallurgical and so on that we're doing to basically go towards a feasibility study next year, 2019. That work is a significant cost too, and we're also trying to get the permit now to go underground on both Cow and Island to begin more detailed engineering as well as further exploration from underground and convert resources to reserves then next year with that underground access.
So we can easily say that you will use, let's say, easily this year and next year, $100 to $150 million.
This year and next
Maybe
year, probably around 100 million between both years is what we think. We haven't got that numbers yet because it depends on
no, it's so hypothetically for sure. Forward-looking statement just for security reasons. But it's just to, for our viewers, it's always important. What are the projections? What might be the impacts? And of course, the quite last question: what is money in the bank?
And right now we have $48 million in the bank.
Perfect. So you are done for this year, plus some cash flow from the gold selling, and you are fine.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Chris. Thank you very much. It was a great update, and I think you are well on track, and I would say keep executing. That's the best what you can do.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was Chris Lodder, the President and CEO of Barkerville. Yeah, you heard it. The company is really full on track. They are doing their test mining, and they will generate approximately 20,000 ounces this year, hopefully from next year on then 30,000 ounces, and the cash flow contribution is around the $10–15 million. I always say, have or not have, this makes a big difference. It helps the company really to finance their huge developments. 48 million they want to spend this year. They will drill 120,000 meters. So the company is really on the move. A lot of good news flow will come up. And I'm pretty sure with Osisko in the background, they're going to bring this baby really in a large production. So check out the company. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from Toronto.